The Bitcoin only cycle, it's a lie. It's never a Bitcoin only cycle, but you're going to hear that talked about a lot because there's a lot of big bullish catalysts coming for Bitcoin specifically. Bitcoin's a North Star. Bitcoin's the tip of the spear. Bitcoin's where all the liquidity enters, and then it sprinkles on down to everything else. Goes to your big cap layer one blockchains, goes down to your shit coins eventually. There's literally things called shitcoin out there. There's fartcoin. It's going to get bid from that stuff too. It's never just a Bitcoin only cycle, and anybody peddling that line is being dishonest with you, I gotta say. Alo here says Bitcoin only super cycle. Bitcoin will outperform everything while you're stuck in shitty altcoins. Now, if you're stuck in shitty altcoins, you're stuck in shitty altcoins, and some altcoins are absolute garbage, man. Let's keep it real. You guys know what I'm talking about, okay? You're in some of those garbage altcoins too. Sometimes you got to cut your bags and run, but there are so many altcoins that have made so much money this cycle, it's absolutely redonkulous. And that's just up to this point. Moving forward, altcoins are going to outperform dramatically. What's Bitcoin got left? 100% upside? Anyway, he continues, where have I heard that before? Oh yeah, every damn cycle. Every time it's the same. I remember back in late 2020, Bitcoin only, baby. It's only going to be Bitcoin cycle. Look, MicroStrategy's buying Bitcoin. They're not buying your shit coins, are they? Bitcoin's going to be the only thing to go up this cycle. All your shit coins are going to zero, blah, 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 blah. It's the same crap over and over again. People never learn. So last time it was Tesla, MicroStrategy buying all the Bitcoin. All the institutions are going to buy it, right? This time it's the USA is going to be buying Bitcoin. All the other countries will buy it. Majorly impactful events, right? The USA might not buy Bitcoin. They might only keep the Bitcoin that they currently have. Brazil might buy Bitcoin. Maybe a couple other countries. There'll be a lot of interest, but maybe not that many actual buyers. Not immediately. Again, people overestimate the short-term impact of this kind of stuff and underestimate the long-term potential where we're going to be in 5 years with this stuff. It's absolutely insane, okay? Bitcoin's going to do well from here, and you should own some. This is simply another cycle, and it is rhyming. December 2020 was chatting, and alts were flat, getting killed right here. So you can see back in 2020, look at this. Bitcoin just grinding up, having a good old time, running from 20 up to like 40K. Altcoins doing jack shit. Look at that. So I remember vividly looking at these alts and thinking, what are these shit coins doing, and why haven't I got more Bitcoin? Oh, we always feel like, why haven't I got more Bitcoin? And yeah, there's big catalysts right now. We're almost up to $37 billion of net inflows for Bitcoin ETF products, okay? Look at how crazy that is. It's absolutely bonkers, man. Huge interest. Ethereum, and this is the Bitcoin only crowd, right? This is what they're going to say. Well, look at the Ethereum ETFs. They've only got 2.5 billion naked together in a tank, man. I got to do this. They keep telling me about this float naked in a tank thing, man. I got to check it out. Anyway, besides the point. $2.5 billion of net inflows to Ethereum ETF products. I mean, that's not bad, right? Ain't no Bitcoin. Yeah, these ads. Ain't no Bitcoin, right? Got an ad blocker, I guess. Anyway, ain't no Bitcoin, but gosh darn. It's moving, and Wall Street, as the risk curve shifts, will buy more of the other stuff. When we get Solana ETFs and XRP ETFs and Litecoin ETFs, money's going to flow into all that stuff too, okay? It will. Obviously it will. Bitcoin Policy Institute, of course, drafting the executive order for the strategic Bitcoin reserve for Trump, and this is massive news, a huge catalyst that will send Bitcoin up to 250K. But it doesn't mean altcoin investors aren't going to eat. In fact, if Bitcoin goes from here to 250K, it's 150% gain. Huge, epic, amazing. If Bitcoin goes up 150%, aka it increases its market cap by $3 trillion, altcoins are gonna go up so much, it's gonna be hilarious. It'll be everyone's getting hilariously rich kind of phase, and the cryptocurrency market is going to be so stupid. You have no idea. Anybody who's telling you that only Bitcoin's going to go up, they're crazy, man. They're crazy. Sensei sharing this one. Bitcoin dominance, beautiful pullback after the last breakout. Yep, look at that. Big drop down. Came back up, rejected right at the bottom of the channel. Twice now. Twice. Dig it. Eric saying, for the Bitcoin dominance obsessed of the world, likely lower high forming right here for Bitcoin dominance. That means altcoins are going to shine, baby. Let's go. Hey, real quick, shout out to today's sponsor, Crypto.com. Look at this bad boy. You can hear it. It's actually a metal card. Yeah, something better to knock on it. There you go. There you go. Look at that bad boy. What am I doing? Anyway, besides the point, this card's freaking awesome. I use it all the time. Crypto.com debit card is a great way to be doing the crypto game. Right here, if you want to cash out your profits, this thing makes it damn easy to do. You can get cash back rewards up to 8% for like their crazy, super expensive card. But if you want a more normally priced card, you can get one for $500, even $5,000. There's a pretty good mix of benefits to cost, to be honest. Great cashback rewards paid out in CRO tokens, free Netflix, free Spotify, all that kind of cool stuff. And if you use the link down below to get yours, you'll get a $50 CRO bonus as well, which is pretty damn cool. Look, this is a super easy way to go straight from the crypto market to the real world. And I use my card all the time for cashing out and just buying real world stuff because it's so damn easy to do. You just load some stable coins onto your card and off you go. Okay, so this card is a great tool for any cryptocurrency investor out there. I've been using mine literally for years. If you want to get yours, there's a link down below where you can get yours today and start spending your crypto the easy way. Continuing. Titan of Crypto shared this. Altcoin season blueprint end of 2024 could mirror 2020's explosive altcoin rally. Get ready. Get ready. So look at this. This is back in 2020, okay? End of 2020. Look at this. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin, of course, soaring into the end of 2020. Massive rally in December. Went from 20 to 42K in like 3.5-4 weeks. Huge rally. 100% move. Boom. Then Bitcoin dominance started falling. See, ETH was a little bit behind. But when ETH started catching up, that's when things started getting really exciting. Altcoins caught up real fast. Bitcoin dominance started falling in a similar fashion to how it's been falling recently. That simply represents that more risk appetite was coming into the market. People wanted to go into altcoins because Bitcoin's getting too expensive. What am I going to buy Bitcoin at $40,000? How much upside's left there? Well, there wasn't actually that much upside left. There was about 50 to 60% upside left at that point. Bitcoin hasn't moved quite that much yet, percentage-wise. And again, what do we have left? 100, 150% upside left for Bitcoin? Great, fantastic. But if Bitcoin does 150% move, altcoins are going to go way crazier. Look at this. We could be facing a similar situation. So you can see here, Bitcoin dominance in 2020, Bitcoin dominance in 2024. Similar situation. Ethereum only breaking out around the time Bitcoin dominance started falling. Ethereum hasn't quite broken out yet. Others hasn't quite broken out yet, but they're on the verge of it. They're getting very, very close. Okay? Very exciting moves coming here for the altcoin market. I know it's been a slow start. It's been rough. We had a huge leverage unwind the other day. Big flash crash. Alts bled pretty hard on the Fed move, but it's coming. Okay? Altcoin Sherpa saying January and December are the best times for altcoins, referring to this chart here, which he posted actually a couple years ago, but it holds true, doesn't it? It holds true. Alt season tweets are back to early November levels. Now, this is actually fantastic. This is shared by Cato AI. Engagement on altcoins and alt season tweets are down also. Beautiful, beautiful. This is exactly what we need. Coinbase app ranking back down to number 68, by the way. Fantastic. Love to see it. You know why this is all great? Because it means the greed's being pulled back. You don't want everything to move too fast, okay? If Coinbase had got to #1 of all downloaded apps 2 weeks ago, I would have been super paranoid, okay? We got pretty high. We surged real hard, real fast for the Coinbase app. With this, everybody wanting the altcoins, baby. Everyone wanting altcoins to go and to run now. And if they don't go up to the moon today, and I know a lot of people top blasted altcoins in the last few weeks because the metrics prove it. Altcoin season here. Coinbase app rankings. Everybody came back on. They started mass buying altcoins, expecting massive outperformance immediately. Guys, it doesn't happen overnight, okay? You're at an interesting time in the market where it's probably going to happen in the next few months. We're going to see massive upside for these altcoins, but it's not overnight, okay? And you have to keep that in mind. So many people expect the moon instantaneously, and it's just not how the game works, okay? It isn't. Now, let's take a look at a couple altcoin charts because we're actually in a very interesting place right now for altcoins. See, this is the Solana chart. Essentially, we had a great run from right through the whole November, and now it's kind of resetting. Short-term downtrend on the daily, MACD under the 0 line, RSI resetting. It had a beautiful run. Now it's resetting. Now it's getting ready for potentially the next move up. So watch for that MACD to flip bullish again, and then it's a great chance to go long or, of course, on the breakout here. A lot of altcoins look like this. They had great runs up. Now they're consolidating. A little bit of distribution going on. MACD's reset and RSI's resetting. Greed is resetting. Leverage reset last week. This is actually all a good thing, believe it or not, even though if it doesn't feel like it in the short term. Stuff like XRP consolidating after the massive move up here as well. And it's worth taking a look here at the weekly charts on a lot of this stuff too, because weekly, still trending up. Okay, Solana, weekly, have a look at that. Still trending up, however, threatening a potential bearish move here on the weekly too. So let's see if that confirms or not. It might not confirm. It might take a few weeks to confirm. It would take a lot more downward price action for that to confirm, and it could reverse very quickly if the daily starts picking up. So something to keep in mind. And here's probably the most important chart for you to see today. This is the others, okay? So some of the major altcoins, the picture can be a bit varied. Some are just consolidating. Some are just starting to break down. Some have broken down so far, they're going to start breaking up soon. Hopefully, of course. This is the others. Now, this is a very important chart to have a look at because look at this. The others came, this is all the crypto coins excluding the top 10. So no Bitcoin, no Ethereum, no Solana, okay? And the other top coins, no XRP. This is just everything else. So we had a huge run on this recently, going from a $200 billion market cap up to a $450 billion market cap approximately. Now, we did not quite hit a new high on this, and it will hit a new high this cycle, okay? We came up, we got rejected at resistance essentially, came back down. Others have dropped from 450 billion back down to 350 billion. We've lost $100 billion in the total value of all altcoins in the last 2 weeks. Okay, it's a strong rejection. However, we will break out above this line. The only question is when. Okay, MACD is still trending upwards at this time. Okay, when that breaks, that's when shit gets real crazy, man. Okay, so Bitcoin will not be the only coin to perform the cycle. In fact, it already hasn't been. Look at XRP and Stellar Lumens and Cardano, Hedera Hashgraph. These things have had massive runs in the last month. Some of these AI coins have had massive runs. It just depends on what kind of risk you're willing to take. Obviously, Bitcoin's the least risky play. But if you're willing to take even just a little bit more risk in your portfolio and go down to, say, Sui, Avalanche, Aptos, Say, Phantom, stuff like this, you're probably going to outperform Bitcoin 5-1. Interesting, right? Okay, that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you back in the next one. Peace.